There below is Barclays Center. And let's go straight over.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Embiid with the steal. Harris inside, guarded by KD. Curry passes to Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all but over.
It's Durant on the wing. The pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Jordan back to Irving. Goes back up. No good that time. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris's shot is off.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now here's Jordan. Harris outside. Passes it to KD. 6 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Philadelphia with the ball. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Curry. And slam dunk by Harris.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Harden scanning the floor. Outside Durant. There's the 3. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Harris. Tips it up. Curry on the foul.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Irving. Ring shot on the way. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris against KD. Back to Harden. Second shot opportunity. Let's keep it alive. The 76ers lead. Right side, Green. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Harden kicks to KD. We've got 1:23 left in the first.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Curry. Back to Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Simmons got 6 points.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Irving against Curry. Takes the 13-footer, and that's good off the glass that time.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Simmons. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From deep, Harden. Rebound by the 76ers.
Still plenty.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Danny Green. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Irving. The kick out to Brown from the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. A pull-up. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead, leading by 4. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
From Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Nets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Grant, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
And the incredible touch on the floater. Irving has this shot down to a science. That's just terrific release.
Pass to Howard. Hill against Irving. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got his second basket.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Irving looking for an opening. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Kept alive. Harris dishes to Green. Irving kicks to Green. Harris outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. And there's the pass to Green. A putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hill against Irving. Hill passes to Thibault. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And they take the lead. Durant's got 6 points.
It doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
76ers trailing. Outside, Green. The dish to Embiid. Back to Green. The shot will not fall. Good D by Jordan. The Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Claxton the pass to Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Simmons checked in for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Green. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. They get it back. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 6.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive line. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Harden outside. Kicks to KD. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers lead it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Embiid passes it to Maxey. Now Harris. Shoots over KD. Harris's shot is off. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD leading the charge.
When he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
Simmons inside the line. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Well, we know he's a magician on the... And that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Here's Embiid, and Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And stolen by Jordan. Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Jordan, great positioning on the putback. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. The try by Simmons. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. And Harden finds it. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Basket counts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden against Curry. On the wing, Green. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. A beautiful reverse layup. Embiid's got 8 points.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
And Simmons kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again. Embiid, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. It's Jordan on the wing. Oh, Griffin in position. Jordan finds Green. Back to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Griffin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Griffin's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Nets.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Simmons passes to Milton. And here now is Thibault. Outside, Simmons. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Now, what athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for DeAndre Jordan. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Hill. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The 76ers trail by 10. Maxey passes to Simmons. That's good from Howard on the assist by Simmons. Howard's got 7.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Irving. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Simmons, and that one, good. 12 points for him.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That one goes in. Korkmaz has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Philadelphia. Nets leading by 4. Harden the pass to Griffin. Down low. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016, spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And Embiid is right there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Irving dishes to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 6.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Maxey passes to Harris. To the left side wing. Trying his luck from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
No clue why you wouldn't box out Embiid. He's too lethal on offensive end.
Harden outside, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Seth Curry, he's checked in for Korkmaz, and Simmons subbed in for Maxey. For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Simmons with it, guarded now by Durant. Offensive rebound, Embiid. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Now, this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Harden against Simmons. Harden up top and stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Green. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead.
Oh, when the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. I mean, ready to deliver, assertive shooting, and keep them on track.
KD looking around. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Shot loose. Curry kicks to Harris. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Nets.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And then Durant with the dunk.
When things get tough, you start to lean on your stars, and Durant always seems to come up with a clutch shot.
Up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Outside Durant. Good!
Well, Durant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it. Great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
The 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Simmons against Harden. Embiid trying to break loose, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? He makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup.
He hits both from the stripe.
Clutch.
Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Harden draws the double to the middle. Here's Jordan. Money!
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
The drive by Simmons. Count it!
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And it's all about the three right here.
That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
got to make the...
Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. The pass to Holiday. Stolen by Harden. DiVincenzo against Irving. Outside, KD. Jordan trying to free himself up. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Irving.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis high post. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Here is Harden. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. That one good for 2.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. No good that time. Some solid defense from Harris. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. The drive by Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And it's Irving missing. Bucks trail by 9. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Irving against Holiday. Outside for Griffin. There's Green with the 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Right side, Griffin. Bank shot, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
Now here's Irving. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Griffin. Portis can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. A floater, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Irving's got 6.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Here's Connaughton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started when I...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. Nets passing it around. Now the Bucks moving it up. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Back to Portis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They retain possession. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Brown. Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Nets leading by 5. Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Fires top of the key. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Connaughton. Got a piece of it. KD's shot is good. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Jeff Green. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo over Green. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 8. DiVincenzo with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Basket counts.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he... Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Holiday looking for an opening. Stolen by Harden. Jordan up top. Back to Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Here's Irving, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
Harden against Holiday. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin with the ball. Irving passes to Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Griffin's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Harden. And oh, he hits the buzzer beat. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that'll...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the 3-set.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Lopez right side. On the wing, Holiday. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Right side, Kevin Durant. No good with the wing jumper. Bucks trail by 14.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now Harden. He's got 11. Outside Jordan. It's Durant on the wing. Over Giannis. KD's shot is off. Greg, his scores go. Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the...
Oh, what a finish!
Good. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Harden the pass to Irving. No good that time. Good D by Lopez.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Middleton against Harris. Middleton dishes to Lopez. 4 seconds left. Lays it up off the glass.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
And here is Irving. He's got 12. Jordan high post. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday goes in, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch. everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Bucks making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Irving. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Teague against Irving. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. And they're pushing it up. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. T kicks to Forbes. And he's good on the three ball. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Irving. He's got 14. Over Teague. Irving can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 17-7 run. Tucker, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. Teague surveying the D. Another shot. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Portis.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Giannis to take the lead. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Griffin. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And the rejection by Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. And the pass to Lopez. Stolen by Harden. Great D that time for Middleton. The Bucks trail. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. A miss that time would have put him up. Irving against Holiday. High post try. The shot's good from Irving. And the Nets lead by 3.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Holiday gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Green with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Kicks it out to Harden. Count it. Good.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Holiday up top. Down low. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's a 5-point Nets lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And the jam by Harden.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 3. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Portis kicks to Connaughton. Back to Portis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Durant, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
To the inside. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Harden outside. Dishes it to Irving. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Giannis. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Can't get the three to fall.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're in front by 3. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying.
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2 here.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And he nails the third. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Young. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young, and it's good, 2 points. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
Hey, Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Good on the triple.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
And here's Young. Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Brooklyn with the ball. Now here's Harden. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Bogdanovich looking around. And the rejection by Harden. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Pulls up on the wing. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 5.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Now, here is Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here is Harden. Pass to Jordan. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Young's shot is off. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tries from 16. KD can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young inside. He's covered by Irving. Young's shot is good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Harden outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Young passes to Capella. Outside Collins. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Now here's Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from KD. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Collins. Oh!
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, right side Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Lob pass to Capella. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now the pass to Harden. Inside. And that one's good. Durant.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Brown. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hawks lead by 3. Live. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. On the wing, Williams. Stolen by Harden. Here's Griffin. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Okongwu. Herter passes to Okongwu. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. As Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. Nets with a new shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Harden against Dunn. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Gallinari's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. The shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Back to Harris. Brown inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Gallinari with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Okongwu slams it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Harden against Dunn. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Dunn passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
Young dishes to Capella. Snell finds Young. Now here's Capella. Durant deciding where to go with it. And he makes good on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
Young passes to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Brown. Just his first attempt. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
From about 19 feet, rebound Atlanta.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Irving kicks to KD. Good on the bucket. Durant's got 10 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Young. He has 6. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Irving, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Jordan. Yes, and the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
You really have to hit DeAndre if you want to prevent him from scoring sometimes. He is just so strong down there in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Passes to Okongwu. Here's Hurd. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Irving kicks to Harden. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's James Harden with the rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Griffin. Out to Harris. For the lead. Clock at 6. Green, the pass to Irving. And the Nets miss again.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Feeds to Okongwu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Here's Dunn. That shot missing. Harden with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
That puts them in the lead. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
Dunn passes to Gallinari, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Durant in for Brown. And a change for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Here's Harden. Green kicks to KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Williams inside, covered by Irving. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Williams.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. From down in the low post, it goes. Hunter's got his first basket.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Williams is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Irving drives in. That shot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Williams. Yep, it counts.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. Pass to Harris. Young against Irving. It's stolen by Capella. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And Williams throws it down.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Irving against Young. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. And Jordan sends it back. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Capella. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. Irving with the ball. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Williams looking around. Kicks it to Collins. Young inside. He's covered by Irving. And they're moving it up.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Irving, and Capella sends it back. The wide open look for Durant. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Snell's checked in. And here's Young. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Elbow shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Young pass to Capella. Now Collins. He kicks it to Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Young against Irving. He gets that one.
Kyrie never losing his composure. He is deadly in the clutch.
Young outside. 58 seconds left in the game. Capella finds Young. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Snell, the pass to Young. And the shot is long. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Young is double. Dishes it to Capella. Herder passes to Capella and stolen by Jordan.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Out to the right wing. Back to Young. There's the pass to Herder. Capella with it, guarded by Jordan. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
With growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Simmons. Curry against Irving. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding and amazing. Impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Harden outside. Pass to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Embiid throws it down.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Curry way outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant deciding where to go with it. Rebound by the 76ers.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
They grab their own miss. Jordan kicks to Harden. The pass to Irving. Back to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And a wide open look for Irving. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Back to Green. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Harden against Curry. Over Harden. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. On the wing, Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 5 points so far. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Simmons. Dishes it to Curry. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Harden dishes to Durant. Here's the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. To the wing right side. Embiid against Jordan. Embiid inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. 1 second separating the shot clock in game clock. And that one is good. He's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Simmons against KD. A rebound by the Nets. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition. Finding a great shot as a result.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the contest.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, told me Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Now, here's Thibault. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And he gets it to go as they call the foul.
Shot's good.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's all about determination for Howard. When he sprints like this, he deserves to get the right.
Here's Harden, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Thibault. Howard with it. Defended by Griffin. Here's Korkmaz. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Hill against Harden. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. From downtown, he can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Oh, come on. You got to love Harden, especially when he's destroying defenses with his floater.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Harris subbed in for Korkmaz. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Brown outside. Kicks it to Harris. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hill looking it over. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Goes up on the high post. And again, no good by Brooklyn. One-on-one here. And here's Hill for three. And the 76ers get it back. This one for three. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor. KD with it. Out guarded by Simmons. The jump hook. KD can't get it to go.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Simmons passes to Harris. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
KD against Hill. Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. Basket good.
Now Durant, he's so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball, comfortable on the block, drive to the hole, dunk over you, give you the jump hook, post.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Net.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you it was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Let's go. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. KD with it. Now Green defending, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Irving with the bounce pass. Jordan kicks to Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. Curry with a wide-open look. Green, the rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving, good look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 9. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Outside Irving. Harden outside. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, I like, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Misses and the dry spell continues.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Harden the pass to Irving. It's stolen by Milton. Howard dishes to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Thybulle and stolen by Jordan. Harris drives in and it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
Korkmaz no good. Nets leading by 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the left iron. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep it guessing.
Here's Curry. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Curry against Harden. 1:19 left to play in the third. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 8.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
To the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Harden, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
On its way from Irving for 2, and Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Milton kicks to Korkmaz, and it's Thybulle in the corner. Outside Curry. Misses the 3. On the wing, Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Irving's got 13. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets out in front, up 8. Live from... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at center. Good. Simmons got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers. Nets leading by 6. Now Durant. Outside Irving. All sorts of time, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Outside, KD. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Irving. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers trail by 6. Harris finds Simmons. Here's Maxey. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And Philadelphia making a change here. Hill's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Durant trying to break free. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Simmons with it. And Simmons slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Durant against Green. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, one in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Inside, Harris kicks to Embiid. Hill has the open look, buries it from three-point range. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Claxton. Back to Green. Embiid with the steal. It's stolen by Green. Durant the pass to Claxton. Green inside. Harris is there. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
The 76ers trail by 8. And here is Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and miss even one free throw.
Harden against Simmons. Out to KD. 6 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes.
You like the way Durant sizes up what is available on the pick and roll. Saw that he had the space and he finished it off.
Irving against Curry. Three-pointer by Embiid. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Brooklyn leading by 9. Harden outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Now, here is Harden. He dishes it to KD. Shoots from the high post. Good. Nothing but net. And the Nets lead by 9.
I don't know how anyone slows up Durant when he's on the floor. He just has every tool he needs to shoot a team out of the building each night.
Harris dishes to Green. Curry on the wing. good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Harden the pass to Irving. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by Howard.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
The deep three from Durant. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. go to work and...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
So the Nets starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant in at the power forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year two, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw missing. And, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference. That's where Durant is making a living right now, a sensational jump shooter and a deadly release.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Outside Irving. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden with it. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Giannis.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 2. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got his second bucket.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Harden against Holiday. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Giannis left side, and they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Back to Harden. Unable to get that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Harden finds Harris. Poke loose. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. A solo fast break. Here's Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. And to Kumbo inside. Guarded by KD. And here's the fast break. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Bucks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Antetokounmpo up top. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim. And
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. A nice shot by Griffin.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Outside Griffin. The 3 ball. Rebound, Milwaukee. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. If you look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Outside Irving. The kick out to Brown. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Kyrie Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Holiday against Irving. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Irving. Here's Harden, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then
hammering it in.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Connaughton kicks to Middleton. The pass to Forbes. Here's Portis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And a change for the Nets. Jordan's checked in. Brown outside. KD against Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw. Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. The 8-footer. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jordan the pass to Brown. Jordan inside. Working on Portis. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden against Giannis. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows them to send those shots back.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. The Nets also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Kevin Durant. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket for Middleton.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Harden surveying the D.
Wow. Most players would give anything for that kind of verdict.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Giannis with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And that one's good by Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Harden can't get it to fall. James Harden getting it done. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. He was on the... And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Jordan. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. A three for DiVincenzo. A rebound by the Nets. Pulls it from the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame, in drawing contact.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Harden outside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Harden outside. Taken away by Holiday. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. The drive by Giannis.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Harden dishes to Green. Back to Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The drive by Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Off target from 3-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Here is Harden. 18 points for him. Irving looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Harden. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, or Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, never giving up on the play. DeAndre Jordan keeps after that one, and a sensational flush.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Here's Harden. Another miss by Harden. Milwaukee leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. In the corner, Middleton with it. Off target with his 3. The Nets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving finds Harris. Jordan. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Jordan's got 8.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Giannis outside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. There's the lob to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Irving. Brown outside. Now, here is Irving. D right on him. Durant down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. Count that one.
Having the wherewithal to get that shot off in time, Durant makes those kind of plays look effortless.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Up top, Portis. Defended by Griffin. Irving against DiVincenzo. Off with the layup. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Portis. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Here's Irving. There's the pass to Claxton.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here is Forbes. Kicks to Holiday. Portis, the pass to Holiday. Here is Forbes. Back to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Giannis.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Durant with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
So for the Nets, Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Nicholas Claxton. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Back to Harden. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The drive by Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good luck stopping DeAndre Jordan with a full head of steam, just a couple of steps, and that skill and size, something good's going to happen from a play like that.
A different look from Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. He kicks it to Irving. It counts, and the foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odie.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
About the charisma of KD that time. Teammates loving what he's bringing to the table here tonight. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Giannis against KD. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Harden dishes to Irving. Harden outside. Durant in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Harden outside. Jordan kicks to Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Connaughton. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Harris outside. Launches it. No good from three-point territory. So a close game sees Milwaukee. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city. And with...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Young, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Harden kicks to Harris. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Hawks with possession. Young outside. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Back to KD. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now Harden after the missed 3 from Trae Young. That one falls.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Now here is Young. Snell, the pass to Young. Here's the teardrop. Here's Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Clock is at 3. Here's Young. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Capella with it, picked up by Brown. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. On the 3 off target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Passes it to Durant. 16 feet away. The offensive rebound. Jordan. A second chance effort. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
The kick out to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. Now here's Durant. Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
On defense, the Hawks. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin comes in for Jordan. And it's Green in for Harris. Yep, that one goes.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Irving looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Irving. And he gets the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari against Green. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Okongwu.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Brown right side. Outside, Green. Here's Irving. And he can't bank that one in. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Hunter. Now here's Williams. Good if it goes. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving at the point. Gallinari outside. The pass to Hunter. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Griffin, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And James Harden has subbed in for Bruce Brown.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Claxton, the pass to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Harden surveying the D. Back to Irving. But they recover it. Harden kicks to Irving. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Claxton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Young outside. Got a hand on it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Irving, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Chris Dunn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young inside. He's covered by Irving. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Young. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Al Harden, 8 points for him. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Green is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Collins finds Williams. Back to Collins. Passes to Snell. Stolen by Durant. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Harden with the stuff.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Young looking it over. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the second free throw, good. And here is Williams. Lobbed up there for Collins. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Harden up top, defended by Young. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, a volume shooter, and Harden is aggressive and assertive at really trying to jumpstart himself. And when he does, watch out.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And Harden with the stuff.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. Now the dish to Collins. Back to Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
KD with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Harden has a wide open look. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got 20.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's done in for Young. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul him.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 15. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
James Harden, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Dunn's shot's good.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Harden. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Dunn passes to Huerter. Over Brown. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dunn against Harden. Gallinari down low. He kicks it to Hunter. Over Harris. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn leading by 15. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Here's Dunn. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harden the pass to Claxton. Here is Harden. He's got 24. With some arc, and the layup is up and in. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Dunn, the feed to Okongwu. And that one drops. Okongwu's now got his first points of the game. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Over in the corner, Green. Over Gallinari. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 19.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And so it's Brooklyn taking a 19-point lead into the break from the field. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point. KD against Bogdanovich. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. 19-point game. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And the Nets also making a change. Griffin's checked in. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Brown against Williams. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Harden. Outside, KD. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Outside for KD. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And the Nets lead by 19.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Brown against Williams. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Snell finds Capella. Back to Snell. Outside Williams from past the arc. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris has checked in. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Nets.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 19. Snell, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
And the basket by Harden.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's the floater. And Williams lays it in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Can score in so many ways. Sweet Lou, the floater. That's like a walk in the park shot for him.
The 3 from Harden. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. That's good from Williams on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for James Harden.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Solomon Hill is checked in for Tony Snell. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. A shot by Johnson, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good work there as it goes.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Dunn, and it's blocked. They recover it. Dunn goes up again. Here's Fernando. At the top of the key, Williams. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hill left side. And Hill throws it down.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.